What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. We are going over the FTMO challenge really quickly here. I like to get it set up on the Mondays just because Sunday doesn't really happen, and as well it was the 4th yesterday, so not much was happening. I don't think much was happening today as well, but we're going to get it all set up. We're going to look at the economic calendar like we did last week, and we're going to choose the right pairs for this week. If you remember, the test challenge only goes for 2 weeks, but we're doing this for the full 3, just like a real test. From our results so far, because of summer and because it's really slow right now, and we haven't seen a lot of activity. So we're going to take that into an account, as well as when we run the next challenge, we're going to try and look for different settings, just because I don't think we're going to hit our goal by the end of this week, and 3 weeks, meaning we have to pass. So we're going to have to do it again, and we're going to have to look for an alternative method, just because, as you can see, because it being so slow during the summer and not much activity, we're not going very far right now. So let's take a look at the economic calendar to see what pairs that we're going to use this week. If you hadn't watched my previous videos, we do go over why we're doing this, because if we have any economic news that's early in the week, then we're not going to use those pairs, because if we go into drawdown, I don't want to have to close them on or around the news. Or I've come up with this other idea of when that news is about to come out, I will just turn off the bot so that it won't open or close any trades around those times, and then after the news is done, I'll just drag on the bot again and just start it. So then no trades will be closed or open, because the bot is not actually on the chart. The trades will still be there, but until I put the bot back onto the chart, nothing will close and nothing will open. So that's the second idea. So if we go over the economic calendar for this week, doesn't look like anything for Monday, Tuesday. We can see that we have some restricted for AUD, and for the DAX. We don't trade the DAX, so we don't have to worry, but it looks like in 2 hours we'll see the AUD news for cash rate, I guess, in Australia, or the RBA rate statement. So I'm not going to activate the AUD right now, but after this news I will activate AUD again, because if we continue on with the week, if we go to Wednesday, it doesn't look like we have anything Wednesday. Okay, so we have the FOMC, which is really important, and it looks like this is on the 7th, which is on Wednesday. And so this is a really impactful piece of restricted event. So we will not be able to trade this, and so I'm going to try this out this time by, I'm going to let all the pairs trade, and then when this news happens on Wednesday, I'm just going to turn off the bot, so that no trades can open and no trades can close, and then after I'll turn it back on, regardless if there's any trades. Even if trades are active and I turn off the bot, it won't close any trades and it won't open up anything new, but the existing trades will stay open. When I reintroduce the bot after it's finished, it'll close a trade or open a trade depending on what's happening in the market and the parameters that have to be met. But I think closing it or turning off the bot during this news time and then turning it back on after is, I think, a better idea than just not trading the pair for the whole entire week. Though the downfall to that is that if we do go into drawdown before this event happens, I'm gonna have to close it regardless. Or I mean, I technically could leave it open and just turn on turn off the bot like I was saying. But if we go into deep drawdown because of the news, that's also hurting as well. So we kind of have to weigh out our options, and I feel that when we get to that point, we can do that. But until then, until it happens, let's just take each step as it comes. So Wednesday, it looks like we won't be trading any of the USD pairs, and if we take a look at our manual, you can see all the USD pairs that we have. We have Euro USD, GDP USD, NZD USD, AUD USD, USD CHF, USD CAD, and USD JPY. So the only pairs that we'd able to really use if we were not going to use the pairs for the whole entire week with the old strategy that we were thinking about, these would be the only 3 pairs. But because we're going to do this new one where we're just going to turn off the bot just before the news and turn it back on after the news, I think we can use every one of the pairs, and just really we're gonna have to pay attention to the news times, put on I guess an alarm so that we know when to log on and turn off the bot and when to turn it back on. Because as you can see in the rules, FTMO traders are restricted to trade 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after. There's anything for Thursday and Friday, which doesn't look like there is. Okay, so on Thursday we have natural gas and crude oil. We don't trade those, so we don't have to worry. And then on Friday, just before market close, we have to worry about the CADs. But because it's just before the market close, I'm not going to worry about, again, this news. And with the new strategy that we're going to do is by turning off the bot, turning it back on after, I don't think we have to worry because this is going to end and then the market is going to be closed for the rest of the day. That's pretty much it for the economic calendar. If you've watched the previous videos, you do know that we were just going to take out the pairs. This time we're doing it a little different, and I think this is going to work a little bit better. If we go back into our account here, I can let you guys take a look at our objectives and our statistics that we have right now. So far, we only have $710 in profit. Very little max loss. Our daily max loss is 213, and overall, I don't know how these can match up. If this is, shouldn't the max loss be this one too? Doesn't matter. Anyways, we have to keep an eye on it as well, just because since the 2 weeks is up and the test challenge are only 2 weeks, we kind of have to monitor this last week ourselves. So we are going to keep tally of if we do enter trades, monitor the drawdown, etc. As you can see here, we have a $90% average. Win rate 88%. It's pretty good. And as you can see on our daily summary, pretty slow from the very beginning, but we started to speed up on the last day of last week. These are active trades, or not the active trade, but trades that have finished. And you can see the price that we entered in, the stop loss and TP, and any swap fees and our profit. So as you can see here, our biggest one is USD CHF that happened on Friday, last Friday. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this week's, or the beginning of the week, FTMO video. I'm probably going to do anywhere from 1 to 3 videos throughout the week just to keep you guys up to date. I don't think there needs to be any more, just because it's a lot harder to make these videos. It's not like my X spot on my Instagram account where I post every day and you see the results, you see the active trades, and I just do a lot more posting with the X spot on that account. If you want to see that one, you could check out my profile down below and you can go over and check that out. Like I said, I post more on there. But I'm probably going to keep the posting to 1 to 3 a week for the FTMO challenge, one at the beginning of the week to go over the economic calendar and go over what pairs we're going to potentially use, and then one for either the middle of the week if things are going well or there's something to report, and the one that's going to happen at the end of the week where we go over how much we've done, what we, I guess, going over the week, and potentially things that we're going to change for the next week, like we already did for this week, which is changing the way that we're going to trade around news and after news. So thanks again, everybody. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I hope everyone has a great afternoon. Take care.